Shalom, brothers and sisters. Grace, mercy, and peace be unto you from Yahuwah the Father and Yahusha our Mashiach, his voice. Hear, O Yasharal, Yahuwah our mighty one. He is one Yahuwah. This is Brother David coming to you again to bring you Ahab. Same question for Ahab. Ahab, who's in control? And this is part 3. We have an idea from Job. Who's ruling and reigning in the universe? What you have here is a clay tablet. It's called an ostraca. Has the seal of Ahab. Look on the bottom there. The master of the universe's name appears. Yet, even though he used the name of Yahuwah on his seal, all of his prophets served Baal. They sent their children to the fire, brothers and sisters. Now, we saw what happens to a righteous man, but what happens to a wicked man who is serving two masters? Let's begin. 1 Kings, chapter 22, verses 1 to 5. Verse 1. And they continued 3 years without war between Syria and Israel. Let's address this right now. We need to put this name to rest. Bury it deep. Israel does not pertain to us. It pertains to another people. They call themselves Jews. Our Father named us after him. If my people who are called by my name, if they will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, I'll forgive their sins and heal the land. So if our Father's name is Yah, can it be Is, Ra, or El? This name is not a translation. This Israel, it's not a translation. It's not a transliteration. Then what is it, Brother David? It's a replacement. I heard a brother online explain it like this, and I cannot validate it, but it makes a lot of sense, because if we're called after our mighty one, who are they called after? You see there's 3 syllables. Is, he said, stands for Isis. Ra stands for Amun-Ra, and El stands for the Elohim. Can we use this name to describe us? The answer is no. What was the purpose of the nations in Psalms chapter 83? To remove the name of Yasharal from existence. Did they succeed? Yes, they did. What did they replace it with? Israel. Let's continue. There was war between Syria and the king of Yasharal. His name was Ahab. Verse 2. And it came to pass in the 3rd year that Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, came down to the king of Yasharal. Verse 3. And the king of Yasharal, which is the northern kingdom, said unto his servants, Know ye that Ramoth in Gilead is ours, and we are doing nothing? And we haven't taken it back out of the hand of the king of Syria? Verse 4. And he said unto Jehoshaphat, which is the king of the southern kingdom, Judah, Wilt thou go with me to battle to Ramoth Gilead? And Jehoshaphat said to the king of Yasharal, I am as thou art, my people as thy people, my horses as thy horses. What was he saying here? We share the same patriarch. We have the same blood. We are the same people. What we have is yours. What you have is ours. Verse 5. And Jehoshaphat said unto the king of Yasharal, listen to this. Before you do anything, inquire, I pray thee, at the word of Yahuwah today. Jehoshaphat knew what to do, didn't he? The first thing you do before you set out on any adventure, ask the Mighty One what to do. Verse 6. Then the king of Yasharal gathered the prophets together, about 400 men, and said unto them, shall I go against Ramoth Gilead to battle, or shall I wait? And they said, go up, for Yahuwah shall deliver it into the hand of the king. Verse 7. And Jehoshaphat said, is there not here a prophet of Yahuwah besides, that we might inquire of him? Listen to what Jehoshaphat is saying. These guys must have not been the prophets of Yahuwah. Who would they be then, Brother David? Ahab and Jezebel only listened to the prophets of Baal. Jehoshaphat knew this. He says, listen, is there a prophet here besides these guys that you brought before us, so that we can ask him? Verse 8. Listen to the reply of the king of Yasharal. And the king of Yasharal said unto Jehoshaphat, there is yet one man, Micaiah, the son of Imlah, by whom we may inquire of Yahuwah. But I hate him, for he does not prophesy good concerning me, but evil. And Jehoshaphat said, don't say those things. Verse 9. Then the king of Yasharal called an officer and said, hurry up, go and get Micaiah the son of Imlah. Verse 10. And the king of Yasharal and Jehoshaphat the king of Uda sat each on his throne, having put on their robes in a void place in the entrance of the gate of Samaria. And all the prophets prophesied before them. Verse 11. And Zedekiah, the son of Kenana, made him horns of iron, and he said, thus saith Yahuwah, with these horns shalt thou push the Syrians until they have consumed them. So you're supposed to wear these horns. And when you wear these horns, you're going to push the Syrians back until they are consumed. Verse 12. And all the prophets prophesied so. See, the rest of them joined in, saying, go up to Ramoth Gilead and prosper, for Yahuwah shall deliver it into the hands of the king. Verse 13. And the messenger that was gone to call Micaiah spake unto him, saying, behold now, the words of the prophets declare good unto the king with one mouth. They are all in agreement. Let your word, Micaiah, I pray you, be like the word of them, and speak only that which is good. Can you believe that? How do you tell the prophet of the Most High what to speak and how to say it? Verse 14. Listen to Micaiah's answer. And Micaiah says, as Yahuwah liveth, what Yahuwah saith unto me, that will I speak. Verse 15. So he came to the king, and the king said unto him, Micaiah, Shall we go against Ramoth Gilead to battle, or shall we forbear? And he answered him, Go and prosper, for Yahuwah shall deliver it into the hand of the king. Verse 16. And the king said unto him, How many times shall I ask you that thou tell me nothing but that which is true in the name of Yahuwah? Verse 17. And he said, Who's he? Micaiah. I saw all of Yasharal scattered upon the hills, as sheep that have not a shepherd. And Yahuwah said, These have no master. Let them return every man to his house in peace. Verse 18. And the king of Yasharal said unto Jehoshaphat, Didn't I tell you that he would prophesy nothing good concerning me? The only thing he prophesies is evil. Verse 19. And he said, Who said? Micaiah. Hear thou therefore the word of Yahuwah. You told me to tell you the truth. Here it is. I saw Yahuwah seated on his throne, and all the host of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. Verse 20. And Yahuwah said, Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall, die at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. Verse 21. And there came forth a spirit, and stood before Yahuwah, so the spirit had a body, and said, I will persuade him. 22. And Yahuwah said unto him, Who's this him? The spirit with the body. How are you going to do it? And he said, Who said? The spirit with the body. I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, Who said? Yahuwah. Thou wilt persuade him, and prevail also. Go forth, and do it. Did he get permission? Yes. Verse 23. Here it is, brothers and sisters. Now therefore, behold, Yahuwah have put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets. Who did it? Did Esau do this? Did the white man do this? Did Satan do this? Who's in control, brothers and sisters? Yahuwah. And Yahuwah have spoken evil concerning thee. What evil was that? Who is going to persuade Ahab to go up to Ramoth Gilead and die? Verse 24. But Zedekiah, the son of Kenana, went near and smote Micaiah on the cheek and said, Which way went the spirit of Yahuwah from me to speak unto thee? Did Yahuwah tell you which direction this slap was going to come? Why didn't you duck? Verse 25. And Micaiah said, Behold, thou shalt see in that day, when thou shalt go into an inner chamber to hide thyself. Why did Zedekiah, the son of Kenana, bust Micaiah upside the cheek? because Micaiah exposed him as a false prophet. What did Zedekiah the son of Kenana say? He said, with these horns, remember the horns that he made for King Ahab? With these horns, you're going to push the king of Syria back until he is consumed. This was a lie. Micaiah exposed it. Do you see the response that you get from people who are serving other gods, that are false prophets, false teachers? They cannot stand before a true prophet and speak. They always resort to violence. Here, let me give you another observation. Brothers and sisters, if you are in any of these camps, come out. Who is your allegiance to? Is it to Yahuwah? Or some say Yahweh? Or is it to Christ or the church? Thou cannot serve two masters. You either hate one or love the other. You cannot be united in Christos. You cannot be Christos Church and belong to Yahuwah at the same time. This is the same behavior as this wicked, evil ruler Ahab. Who was he serving? He had the prophets of Baal. He was burning his children in the fire. And yet, he's calling on the name of Yahuwah. On his ostraca, on his seal, he had the name of Yahuwah. Yet, he's going back and forward with Baal to Yahuwah. Do you understand what I'm saying? What was the outcome for Ahab? He had to be removed and destroyed. Do not think that you can say that you are Isis, Ra, and El, united in Christos, the sun god, and then you are part of Christos Church and still be serving Yahweh or Yahuwah. Doesn't work that way. You cannot serve two masters. You either hate one or love the other. If Yahuwah did not unite you, if you are not Yahuwah's congregation, then who are you belonging to? I rest my case. Continue to part 4, which will be the conclusion. Shalom.